Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Eric back with Classic Cards for another episode of Box Bonanza. Today we'll be doing 2002 Leaf Rookies and Stars. So I believe this is our first Leaf product here on the channel. Finally getting to it. Had this box for a while. Been excited to open it. So here we go. This is a hobby box. 2002 Leaf Rookies and Stars. As I said. There's a Vlad Guerrero Sr. on the front there, back on the Expos. It says here to look for randomly inserted 12 rookies and an autograph or game-used memorabilia card per box on average. So we'll talk about some of the inserts and some of the bigger players to look out for in some of those. 6 cards per pack, 24 packs. So that's the structure there. And they tout a big 10 game-used memorabilia set. So 10 different ones. That's what they mean by that one. Some of them triple threads, freshman orientation, dress for success, and statistical standouts. So let's get right into it here. Also, on the back here, I noticed this is one of the better, info sheets of a box I've seen. Kind of talks about a little of them. Some it gives the odds for, some it doesn't though, so wish it had the odds for all of them. But this is a 400 card set. However, there are a ton of different variations for the same players and their, for the different teams that they're on or traded to. Not sure if that's just in 2002. I think it might be, throughout their career up to that point, because there's a few cards, a few variations for those players. And interesting box. These packs are upright, just like this. We'll kind of do the old hobby box deal back in the day. Put it in this little sleeve, and there you go. Have a little nice little flap. Have our 24 packs. So here it is, red, white, and blue with Vladdy on it. Get a rookie in every other pack on average. Okay, so that's something new. The big rookies, there are a lot of rookies, but there's only a few decent ones. And the biggest ones I would say are Cliff Lee, David Ross, new manager, and Chone Figgins. So let's see these. Let's see if they're bricked up at all. They feel a little stuck together. There actually is a big insert in the middle, big thick insert. So a little stuck together. We'll see if there's any paper loss. Doesn't look like it, but here we go. Jason Kendall with the Pirates here. Nice design. I like that Rookies and Stars logo from Leaf. So there's the back there. I like it. Again, they parallels the team colors with the Mariners. Got a little green there, Pirates here, and then on the back, paralleling the team color. So there's Jamie Moyer back on the Mariners. Pretty cool there. Just make sure we don't want to skip any with these little stickage here. Kerry Wood. And here's an award winners, Ryan Sandberg. This is still part of the base set. It's just later in the set. So we'll create a stack of those too. And here we go. It says rookie Steve Kent, American League rookie. Relief pitcher for the Devil Rays there. And my boy Troy Glaus, base card. Love that. 2002, of course, the year the Angels went on to win the World Series out of a wild card spot, so that's pretty cool there. So let's kind of continue on with these. These packs are a little tougher to get ripped open, kind of got to do some work on it. There's a ton of Hall of Famers in this set. Ton of Hall of Famers, so we'll be looking out for them. Here's another rookie, Marcus Thames. So not one of the ones we were looking for. Here's Sammy Sosa back with the White Sox. I love that jersey there. Old jersey, White Sox jersey. So interesting card there from Sammy Sosa. And it looks like we have a thick one with the certificate of authenticity. We'll save that for the end of this pack. Here's Jose Valentin back with the White Sox. Gary Sheffield on the Braves. Are you Braves fans or Sheffield fans? Todd Walker and another award winners, Derek Jeter. So not a bad one there. Derek Jeter, 1996 American League Rookie of the Year. Sandberg was on there for the 84 National League MVP. So here we go. We have a statistical standouts And just based on where it says authenticity on the back and the thickness of this card, I'm expecting a relic. So there is Statistical Standouts materials, which are 1 in every 69 packs. Some of the relics have a print runs ranging from 50 to 225 based on the player. So let's see who it is. It looks like a red, maybe Barry Larkin. We'll see. Oh, and it's an Adam Dunn. Okay. So Adam Dunn, there's an authentic game used bat. Hopefully that bat crushed some monster homers. Statistical Standout. So Adam Dunn is one of the nice names on that list. There's that card for you, that bat. And we saw the back. So like I said, the Statistical Standouts, they have normal cards like this with no relic there. That's a 50 card set. Bunch of Hall of Famers. Those are 1 in every 12 packs. And getting a material, that's like I said, 1 in 69 packs. So that might be our hit of the box there. Unfortunate if it would be, because that means we won't get an autograph, but you know, that's how it goes. Adam Dunn was a fun player to watch back in the day. He definitely hit some long balls. I feel like some of the longest home runs in some ballparks records are set by Adam Dunn. So there's Jason Giambi. Tim Raines, Hall of Famer on the Marlins there. Kurt Schilling on the Diamondbacks. And here we go, another one, Barry Bonds, 1992 National League MVP. And it looks like we have a promotional card, enter to win something. So, would have joined that back in the day in 2002, but I'm sure it's long since expired. So here we go, Brian Giles on the Pirates. It looks like we got that spacer, kind of one of those fool you pack searchers out there. Joe Thurston, rookie, Dodgers second baseman there it says. And it looks like we have some other type of thing, maybe another relic. Okay, so let's see what we got. Let's flip this around. So as to get some suspense here, we got Paul Konerko on the White Sox, of course. Vernon Wells, kind of a disappointment, especially when he went over to the Angels. And here we go, Barry Bonds again, 1993 National League MVP. We just saw his 92 MVP, so you know, if you win multiple years, you're gonna have multiple cards if they highlight award winners. Barry Bonds, and then we have Kenny Lofton, another Giants member there for some time. And another Statistical Standouts. Is this another Statistical Standouts relic? And it is Maglio Ordonez, authentic game use bat. And so if we see on the back of the box here, Statistical Standouts materials, parallel featuring one swatch of game worn used material, and that's 1 in every 69 packs, like I said. So we only get 24 packs, and we have gotten 2 of the relics that you could find. On average, 1 in 69 packs. So we're thinking once we saw that first relic, that might be it for the box. But holy cow, we got a second one. So pretty cool. Maglio Ordonez, not a bad player back during his time as well. So here we go. And speaking of Maglio Ordonez, there he is, base card right there on the White Sox. Always love when they have a second picture on the back. Corey Kosky, Eric Gagne. Eric Gagne with number 38. I thought he was number 99 for some reason. Maybe he changed it in his career. Jeff Bagwell. And here's another award winners, and this is Albert Pujols, of course, in 2001. Coming on the scene, and he would be raking for at least 7 to 11 years. 2001 Rookie of the Year for the National League. There's Pujols. Love that. Pujols, of course, now with the Angels, and probably will be for the last maybe 2 more years of his career. See if he can pad those numbers. Another pack here from 2002 Leaf Rookies and Stars. There's Benny Santiago. He was in the World Series in 2002. Didn't win, but there we go. Mike Mussina, Hall of Famer right there. Pitcher with the Yankees. Great player. Talking about great players. There's Big Papi. David Ortiz. And this is David Ortiz back on the Twins before he went over to the Red Sox, and they started winning as well. He started mashing. There's Adrian Beltre. That's a future Hall of Famer in my opinion right there. So this is a pretty sweet pack as far as the names. Rafael Furcal, and award winners, there it is, Cal Ripken Jr. Shortstop, of course. The guy with, you know, #1 as far as attendance. So more than 2,000 consecutive games. 1982 AL Rookie of the Year. Award winners insert right there. Those are cool. I guess they're not an insert. It is still part of the base set. So kind of a little subset, you could say. Here's another rookie, So Taguchi. So like I said, there's a lot of these. It looks like we get about 1 per pack. It's going to be tough to find the 3 that we're looking for. Ricky Henderson, a rare Ricky Henderson on the Angels. He was on the Angels for a quick time there. Jorge Posada, great Yankees catcher. Paulo Duca in 2002. Orlando Cabrera on the Expos. He would go off to the Angels not too long after that. 1993 All-Star MVP Kirby Puckett, back on the Twins. Kirby Puckett. So there's a lot of these award winners. Do like those. Great names, of course. I don't know that I've noticed that we've gotten a duplicate player on a different team, but I'll have to make sure to look out for those because I do remember that being one of the things, the multiple variations. So here's Ben Howard, rookie. Jeff Weaver, the Tigers. Not Jared Weaver, but his brother. We have Bobby Higginson, Ryan Dempster, and Juan Encarnacion. So some names from back in early 2000. 1990 AL MVP Ricky Henderson. There he is on the A's. I definitely think of him in an A's uniform or a Yankees uniform as opposed to like a Angels or a Padres. But here we go. Another pack. It looks like we have a foil. So just looking at some of my notes here, there's a foil insert set. So we'll see what that is. Mike Williams, Mike Cameron. There's Jared Washburn on the World Series winning Angels that year. And a Mark Grace. And it looks like our longevity parallel here is an Ivan Rodriguez Pudge. That is a nice one. The surface of the card is pretty cool. This is a little nicer foil. Looks like, you know, might tend to be a little harder to nick some of the edges as far as compared to some of the other foils that you see. And this is numbered to 100. So this is number 91 of 100. That is a sweet one right there. We got 2 relics so far, and now we have a numbered Ivan Rodriguez. This is the longevity parallel, so this does parallel the base set. Number to 100, they're foil. So like I said, the base set, there's a 400 card main base set, but as far as the total cards, it's something like 503. So there's 503 longevities because of all the variations. So here's 2000 World Series MVP Derek Jeter. That's our second Jeter as far as award winners. Subset there, subset card. Pretty cool there. So Ivan Rodriguez Pudge, numbered to 100 from 2002. That's pretty cool. Here's an older Mo Vaughn on the Mets. Mo Vaughn. Aaron Giel, rookie. Not one of the ones we were looking for. Not one here. There's another Fool You Pack Searchers insert there. Tim Wakefield, Ben Sheets, and our award winners card is a Chipper Jones. So 1999 National League MVP. Really like those award winners cards. Of course, all the MVPs, the American League, National League, or All-Star Game. We saw an All-Star Game one. So Tino Martinez on the Cardinals there. Okay. Edgar Martinez on the Mariners. There he is. Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez. Steve Sparks. We have Larry Walker. Rockies Larry Walker. Great player. Odalise Perez, and an Ichiro 2001 AL Gold Glove. So some rookies coming onto the scene. And not too long after that, winning some gold gloves, winning some MVPs. Pujols and Ichiro. Gotta love that. Here is Kirk Ruder. And did we get another auto? Gosh, holy cow. No, they fooled us, of course. So it's a blank auto. We've gotten that before. Kirk Ruder, Anderson Machado rookie. So still striking out on the couple big rookies I named. Eric Chavez. Nice Eric Chavez. Love that yellow jersey there. It was rumored that he might be a future manager. We'll see. Kevin Appier, Tomo Oka, Frank Thomas, 1993 AL MVP. There he is, Frank Thomas. The Big Hurt, Hall of Famer, of course. Now with Alex Rodriguez does sports commentating with the Big Papi as well. Pedro Martinez. So Mike Lieberthal, Randy Wynn. There's a Roger Clemens on the Yankees. So sweet one there. There's a Sammy Sosa with the Cubs. The normal Cubs jersey. I think we saw Sammy with the older throwback one. So still Cubs. Oh, it was the White Sox. So that was one of them. Might have to snag that out there. Looks like it is right there. So let's check that out. Juan Uribe. And here we go. Mike Piazza, 1996 All-Star MVP for our award winners. So we did notice one of the cards. We got a variation. So here I will show you guys. We got a White Sox Sammy Sosa and a Cubs Sammy Sosa. So here they are. As you can see, White Sox Sammy Sosa, Cubs Sammy Sosa, and they should be the same number. Yep, so they're both card 133, as you could say, but these are the variations that I was talking about. So same card, almost kind of like a photo variation type of deal, but it's kind of like, it's really like a team variation. So we have seen, I mean, that's the first one that I've noticed, but we might have passed by a couple different ones of those. So here we go. Brandon Duckworth. Still be looking out for them. Jock Jones. There are the Twins. There's a Frank Thomas on the White Sox base card. Saw his award winners card earlier. A Junior Spivey, Juan Pierre, and another Barry Bonds. So this one's a 1990 National League MVP. Of course, Barry Bonds was tearing it up for a good bit, and would go on to culminate in a 73 home run season. So we have another Fool You relic insert there. Luis Martinez rookie card, rookie insert. Pedro Martinez on the Expos. So you might have seen it earlier. Pedro, they're on a different team. Miguel Tejada, Barry Larkin on the Reds, of course. Matt Clement with the Cubs, and our award winners is a Roger Clemens, 87 American League Cy Young with the Red Sox. Love that one, Roger Clemens. If it wasn't for any PED suspicions like that, he would be in the Hall of Fame, no problem. Another one here. Hey, here's one that we were looking for. This is probably one of the number ones that I named in the set. So Cliff Lee there, rookie card. Indians Cliff Lee, September call-up. Love that one. You can see right there, card 318. So we got one of the rookies that we were searching for, Cliff Lee. That's a nice one right there. We'll set our Sammy Sosa variations off to the side on our stack here. Set off that Cliff Lee on the table. Todd Walker on the Rockies. Paul Bird. And Alex Gonzalez. And there's a Ken Griffey Jr. with the Reds. So if you're doing team swaps, we're hoping we'll see a Ken Griffey Jr. with the Mariners. I might as well set that out. And here's a Cal Ripken 1991 All-Star MVP. MVP of the All-Star game in 1991. Cal Ripken. Man, I just don't know how somebody plays such a demanding position and is there every day, day in, day out. Looks like we might have got another longevity parallel. Those are numbered to 100, remember, so let's check it out. Matt Morris. There's Torrey Hunter with the Twins. Of course, he was robbing home runs left and right back in 2002 in center field. Barry Zito, good pitcher back in the day. Kenny Rogers, and our longevity is a Dustin Moore. Dustin Moore longevity foil. Love that surface. These are very nice, nicely kept over time. Number 62 of 100. So it is out of 100. It's not as big as name like Ivan Rodriguez or anything like that, but found that. Dustin Moore, pretty cool there. And a Pedro Martinez Red Sox 2000 American League Cy Young. Love that. Love Pedro. Especially a Red Sox Pedro. And on to the next pack. Here we go. Getting down to it with our 2002 Leaf here. Rookies and Stars. There's a Roberto Alomar on the Mets, so I'm sure they have a Blue Jays one of him. There's a Pedro on the Red Sox. Pretty sure we saw the Expos Pedro earlier. Do we have another longevity parallel in here? Let's see. Jeff Conine. Lance Berkman, of course, back on the Astros. Great player. And we have a Larry Walker on the Expos. Larry Walker Expos longevity foil. This is number 79 out of 100. So Larry Walker. Look at that. Look at those foils. And you can just see on the surface what I'm talking about. It's, it's pretty good. Pretty well, nicely survived over time there. And Jeff Bagwell, 1994 NL MVP. But we got another longevity insert card, number 2/100. It's our third one, so second big name, Ivan Rodriguez, Larry Walker. And we have, 5-6 more packs here. So we are getting down to it. Not expecting any more autographs, or any autographs at all, because we already have 2 relics, so. Here's another fakey outer here. And we have Jim Edmonds on the Cardinals. He was a great player back in the day. Our rookie is Chris Baker, Blue Jays pitcher. Not one of the ones we were hoping for. Jim Thome, of course, Indians there. CC Sabathia. Love that back on the Indians. So a couple Indians there back to back. Mark Teixeira. So that's a young Mark Teixeira. Very young Mark Teixeira. Love that. Only lists Georgia Tech on here. So we're going to either call this a rookie or more like a prospect card. So that's pretty sweet. Mark Teixeira. Of course, if the trade never went down with the Yankees and Teixeira, Angels would have never gotten Mike Trout. So here's Ichiro 2001 AL MVP. Pretty cool there. Throw that Teixeira down on the screen. And here we go. This next pack. We have another spacer, so gotta love those. Fernando Vina on the Cardinals. Here's our rookie, John Ennis. Not a big one there. Manny Ramirez on the Red Sox. So I always remember Manny Ramirez on the Red Sox. I think of him on the Red Sox. And there was a little time when you go over to the Dodgers, was it? Carlos Delgado and a younger Roger Clemens. Or at least a younger pitcher. Actually, might be the same card. 1986 AL MVP. Love that one, Roger Clemens. So, might be a duplicate on there, I think. That one is still part of the base set. So, if you're going to collect the whole set, you got to get all these award winners. The longevities are different parallels. Of course, all those numbered to 100. And here we go. So, we have a David Bell. Giants, David Wells, David Bell, David Well, Robin Ventura, and here's one of the normal statistical standouts. So we saw the 2 relics there. This is the normal one. This is a Roger Clemens. It says 20 wins in 2001. Again, these ones are 1 in 12 packs. So for Roger Clemens, not too bad there. It's number 40. It looks like there's 50 cards total in that set. Randy Johnson on the Diamondbacks, and another Roger Clemens, 1991 American League Cy Young. So a couple Clemens here. That's pretty cool, pretty cool. Final 3 packs. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Still looking for the boy Chone Figgins rookie card. And of course, David Ross. So there's Barry Bonds in 2002. He was mashing. Just look at his homers up to that point. Of course, the year prior, he hit 73. So before he hit 73, he still hit 49, 34, 37, going back 40, 42, 33, 37, 46, 34. Whoo! Okay, Omar Vizquel on the Indians. So not a Mariners Omar there. Scott Erickson in our second statistical standouts we've seen as far as the base ones. 27 walks in 2001 for Greg Maddux. Greg Maddux there. So we've seen a few Braves cards here. Speaking of another Braves, Greg Maddux. I always think of Greg Maddux. There's John Smoltz as well. And Greg Maddux again. So 3 Braves in a row. 1994 National League Cy Young. Final 2 packs. So haven't seen anything. I think, you know, at least most of the Vladdies in here are going to be autographs. There is, you know, he is in here, his base card, pretty sure. So Steve Belcher would be nice to get in, but we'll see. Matt Williams on the Indians. Matt Williams must be tail end of his career. Doug Meighton-Quitz. Mike Hampton. There's a Fred McGriff's on the Cubs. Some people think he should be in the Hall of Fame one day. And here's the kid, Ken Griffey Jr. He is on the Mariners. 1997 American League MVP. Definitely better to get a Griffey on the Mariners than on the Reds. But any Griffey's still cool. We did see that other base Griffey of the Reds variation. So there's Travis Lee. Randall Simon. This is the last pack, by the way. Aubrey Huff on the Rays, Tampa Bay. Adam Dunn. We saw Adam Dunn relic. Craig Biggio. And our final card is an award winners. Donnie Baseball. Don Mattingly. So 1985 AL MVP. This is highlighting this card. So this was a very fun break. Again, this was 2002 Leaf Rookies and Stars sealed hobby box, 24 packs. It told us to look out for 1 relic or an autograph. We ended up getting 2 relics, so that'd be a Maglio Ordonez and an Adam Dunn relic. They're both, it says authentic game used bat, so 1 National League and 1 American League, White Sox and Reds there. Statistical standouts. These are both, they fall in 1 in every 69 packs. So to get 2 in 24 packs is, you know, beating the odds there. We got 3 longevity cards, all numbered to 100, but 2 really notable ones. Larry Walker and Ivan Rodriguez Pudge there. Again, they're numbered to 100, as you can see. So those are pretty exciting there. We got one of the big rookies we were looking for, that Cliff Lee. Specifically, you know, rookie, it says on there, that card. Love that. We were surprised with the little Mark Teixeira action here. So it was a very young Mark Teixeira. Love that one. And a big stack of award winners. So these award winners, you know, there's not a bad name in the bunch, of course, because you have to be pretty good to win some awards. So I enjoyed this box a lot. And again, this was 2002 Leaf Rookies and Stars. Here is the base card. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you'll shout out some of your favorite players that you noticed from back in the day in the comments. Please like the video, all that good stuff. Ring that bell to stay updated on new channel videos. And of course, as always, keep collecting, care for the cards and each other. Because this is a Cardmunity, guys. And this is Eric. It's been fun, and I'll catch you next time.